Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price, and I can already tell you, yes, Bitcoin is not moving at all, and that's why we are not only going to take a look at Bitcoin today, but also Ethereum, because in most cases, as you maybe know, Ethereum is sometimes showing us the future instead of Bitcoin, in the case that Bitcoin is really not giving us any conclusions what the next move may be. And I mean, we really have to say the last 3 weeks, including this one, I mean, there was almost no price movement at all. Yes, we saw these wicks to the downside and the upside, but I can already tell you these wicks were only made by market makers and exchanges to liquidate people that had over leveraged positions in the market. And the next big move is definitely coming. It's not far away. It will most likely happen within the next week, because never in Bitcoin history did we see 3 consecutive weeks with such low volatility when looking at the weekly candle closes itself. And I will tell you exactly why I am also not expecting that any bigger price move will occur within the next day and 17 hours, but much rather within the next week. By the way guys, I just wanted to say that quickly up front. If you want to join our free Discord community, the link is at the very top of the video description. As always, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell. And over the last week guys, we had a small error on cryptomo.io because people were not able to verify themselves to join our completely free community. This error was just fixed 3 days ago. So just a quick reminder for all the people that joined the Discord but were not able to verify themselves through the website. This has now been fixed. Join the community. We are over 500 people here in the Discord actively sharing their trades, their opinions, their chart ideas. So make sure you make use of it. And on top of that, as you guys know, we have not only all these channels where you can share your trade ideas, but we also have leaderboard prizes each and every single month. I mean, last month in August, there were already 20 lucky people that got themselves a very nice cash prize in USDT into their spot wallet at the end of the month, just for being an active member of our free community. So you're only receiving benefits, 20% fee reductions, leaderboard prizes, you get information, you get video tutorials, all that kind of stuff. So make use of that. Congratulations to the top 3 on BitGet that in total received $10,000 last month. Also this month, once again, it's different people this month, but I mean, this can change any day now, maybe even by you joining. Actually, if you are a big trader, you can receive $5,000, $3,000, $2,000 in cash. And for all the people that are not trading as much volume maybe, guys, we are also, to make it fair, choosing just 5 lucky winners each month from the community that are actively trading in that month, and they are just receiving a small $100 bonus. So guys, make sure you make use of it. The link to my Discord is at the very top of the description. I just wanted to mention this in the beginning of the video, since we had that error and a lot of people were asking me why the verification is not working. Guys, it is working now again. So make sure, if you tried to log into cryptomo.io the last 2 weeks and it didn't work, guys, the error is fixed. It's working now again. So go ahead and try once again, and go to the video description down below and join the Discord in the first place if you haven't already. But now let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts, because as said, a lot of volatility is about to come to the markets. We cannot deny that in any way, because I mean, as said, these 3 consecutive weeks of almost no volatility on the weekly candle closes are definitely showing us an extreme sign that high volatility is to be expected, and we want to know in what direction this next move is going to be. Maybe you guys can remember my long-term Ethereum chart. I mean, yes, for sure, nothing really has changed from the overall expectations we have. I mean, we expected this drop to occur already since the $19,000 when I first drew my expectation here, where I also, by the way, drew that we will consolidate for a while, where we would not see any volatility here right above the very important support on the daily time frame, which I'm going to talk about in a second here for Ethereum on the weekly time frame. And then we would see another big sell-off, which would actually be exactly next week. So let's see if my prediction continues to be exact as it is so far. But guys, I can already tell you the likelihood is not too low, because yes, Bitcoin is not showing us any real conclusive signs at the moment. For Bitcoin, we are still remaining above our very important daily support here that is keeping us from completing this massive M pattern here and seeing a breakdown in the area of the $19,000 to $20,000, where we would expect the second bottom, or where I personally would expect the second bottom for this current bear market. But Ethereum, as in the past, always, actually, sometimes, when, or almost is actually the correct term, always shows us when Bitcoin is completely inconclusive and you cannot really see anything in the Bitcoin chart. Most of the time, Ethereum is showing us a much clearer picture, and it is this time once again. Not only that, when we are looking at the M pattern that Ethereum is forming, we already see that we have a lower high here, as you can see, which is the first bearish sign here in the markets. But what we can see is that Ethereum already broke below the very important daily support for our potential M pattern here. We already broke below it, guys. We have not seen a confirmation yet, as you know. We saw a quick fake out here, and now we saw a breakdown below it. I will zoom in a little bit more. We saw a breakdown below. We are consolidating. We saw a beautiful retest, got rejected. And what is missing for a confirmed breakout, guys, you know it if you're following my channel, we are missing a daily candle close below our old low points here for the daily candle closes at the $1,630 level. If we are closing within the next week a candle below the $1,630 level, I can already tell you, we need to expect a massive sell-off to come within the next couple of days. This also means I will open a new short hedge position, not only for Bitcoin, but also for Ethereum. I will announce that trade when I'm doing it, but you already know my game plan. So in the case I'm not able to upload a video quick enough, if we close a daily candle below the $1,630 level, I am opening, or I'm intending to open, a short hedge position. We want to wait for final confirmation before opening this short hedge position, and this can be seen with our beautiful broadening wedge that we are forming here on the smaller time frames for Ethereum. We need to keep in mind that yes, this broadening wedge normally would more or less be a potential bullish reversal pattern or a bearish continuation pattern. This type of horizontal broadening wedge is actually more or less a neutral chart pattern. It has a 50-50 chance of breaking to the upside or the downside, but we need to keep in mind here that we are below very important daily support already for Ethereum, so the likelihood that this broadening wedge breaks to the downside is actually higher than that this broadening wedge is going to break to the upside. So yes, we could see here over the weekend a quick pump for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't be too amazed by that. Don't get too excited about that. I know that we would love to see just Bitcoin rocketing to new all-time highs, just because we have our hodl portfolios, right? We are mostly interested, we have our swing long positions, we are mostly interested in Bitcoin performing very, very well to the upside. But as I said, the likelihood of that, especially with Ethereum, or what Ethereum is showing us right now, is definitely more on the downside. And that's why, guys, as soon as we close a daily candle below the $1,630 level for Ethereum, I will open a small short hedge position for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And for sure, as soon as we see a sell-off and a confirmed breakout below this rising broadening wedge, this horizontal broadening rising, the horizontal broadening wedge, I will actually scale up these newly opened short hedge positions relatively aggressively, because with the dump below this, we need to expect that also Bitcoin at that point has broken its M pattern to the downside, and then we have very, very bearish price targets, not only for Ethereum, but also for Bitcoin itself. And now, just again, guys, why am I now also intending to open a short hedge position on Ethereum? Just because if this scenario plays out here, we see this bearish breakdown confirmation. Yes, Bitcoin might see the $19,000 to $20,000 once again as a second bottom, but you need to remember here that Bitcoin will not act the same way as in the cycles before. Bitcoin now already had multiple cycles. Bitcoin had one bull run, two bull runs, three bull runs, four bull runs now already. We are for Bitcoin in the fourth cycle already. The asset itself grew to a massive, massive market cap in our last bull run above $1 trillion. And we need to keep in mind that this time Bitcoin will not repeat its cycle once again just because of its size. The asset class got too big. Bitcoin itself, the asset got too big, not the asset class itself, but the asset itself got too big in the last cycle that Bitcoin would be able to repeat almost the exact same bull and bear market scenarios. But on Ethereum, this is a different thing, because on Ethereum you can see it was only launched at the end of the bull run of our previous bull run, right? It was only launched at the previous bull run, or not the previous, but the 2014, where we were already in the bear market, where Bitcoin pretty much was in our second big bull run. Ethereum only got launched when this bull run was already over. So Ethereum pretty much only has one and a second real bull market, and Ethereum only had one cycle so far. So for Ethereum, the likelihood that the cycle actually repeats now a second time and potentially even a third time in the future is still very, very high. So this definitely means that Ethereum once again will most likely outperform Bitcoin in the next bull run. But we need to keep in mind here that also now in the bear market, the final sell-off might be a lot more aggressive than we saw on Bitcoin in the last run. And that's why, I mean, we need to keep in mind here that Ethereum might fall or have a more aggressive percentage loss than Bitcoin if our bearish scenario now plays out. And that's why I will not only open a short hedge position on Bitcoin if these scenarios occur that I just mentioned to you here in today's video, but also on Ethereum. So guys, make sure you keep an eye on the charts. It will be exciting times over the next couple of days. I will for sure try to keep you updated as best as possible with my video uploads here. I mean, if you want to ask me any questions, if you want to stay up to date with what all the other people in the community are saying, I mean, the German community is a lot more active at the moment than the English one. So guys, make sure you join our free community. It's completely for free. You are only receiving benefits actually. There's no cost involved with it. You get leaderboard prizes, you get fee reductions, you have giveaways, you have actually video tutorials of myself. You have a lot of video tutorials. I think we have in total now above 30 video tutorials already on our Discord in the video section on cryptomore.io. Everything completely for free. There is no way to spend money in this community. There is only the possibility to actually receive prizes and fee reductions. So you can only save money and get money. It's completely for free. It will always stay completely for free. There's not even a way to spend any money in that community. So make sure you make use of it. Join the free Discord community with the link at the top of the description so you don't miss out on anything. And also you can make use of the leaderboard prizes or the lucky draw that we have each and every single month here. And yeah, I'm definitely working on increasing these prices. The more people that are part of the community, the more or the higher the prices I can also give out actually. So make sure you join, and we will together actually make much more benefits the more people we are. That's just how it goes, right? This is also a negotiation standpoint for me with, for example, exchanges, to tell them you need to give my users more fee reduction, you need to give them higher monthly prices, whatever it is. So make sure you make use of that. Join with the link at the top of the video description. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for having the bell active and leaving a thumbs up, and thank you for everyone commenting down below. This is also always highly appreciated. I always try to read all the comments as long as they are not these spammy bot comments that sometimes sadly hit crypto YouTubers nowadays with some sort of scam currency. So guys, don't fall for any scams in the comment section down below. It's not me, even if it says CryptoMo or anything like that. And don't fall for these Amazon or MASZ, whatever these people are commenting. Make sure you are not trusting anyone in my comment section. I sadly have to say this, but I will always try to read the comments if you're a real human and give it a like and a heart. And with that, we are going to see us in our Discord or in my next video. See you then. Bye bye.